सभी को नमस्कार दोस्तों। आज पुनः हम सीबीएसई सैम्पल पेपर क्लास 12 सेक्शन 21-22 टर्म 2 एग्ज़ाम, जिसका सेक्शन ए और सेक्शन बी ऑलरेडी हमने सेक्शन ए के 6 क्वेश्चन पूरे हम सॉल्व कर चुके हैं इसके पहले 2 लिंक में। आज हम सेक्शन बी के क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, 8 एंड 9 इनके सॉल्यूशन को देखेंगे। तो जिसमें सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 जो कि 3 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चंस हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 इन विच वी वांट टू फाइंड द इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ x plus 1 डिवाइड बाय x square plus 1 into x dx. Actually this is the question which is depend on the partial fraction. It is the topic partial fraction in indefinite integration we have read, and that we will use that topic, that concept, partial fraction. So now solution is, so we want to find the integration of x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 multiply x dx. In this question, the function which we want to integrate, that is a polynomial rational function, and which denominator polynomial degree is 3 and numerator polynomial is degree 1. So we can it partially break by partial fraction method. So we will write x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 x as 2 parts according to partial fraction method, in which first factor is x square plus 1, which is quadratic. So we will use ax plus b divided by x square plus 1, and one factor is only x, which is linear factor. So we will use constant c divided by x. And now we will simplify it. Then next step we will find x is plus 1. Actually x square plus 1 into x we will multiply in this term. Then we will get x plus 1 is equal to ax plus b. X square plus 1 will be cancelled out in this way and x will be remaining, and in the next term c multiply, there will be only x square plus 1, x will be cancelled out. And now this is a concept which we have read in class 9, 10 about polynomial. The corresponding coefficients of power are same. So first we will simplify again it directly. Then it will be x square coefficients. X square coefficients will be a plus c. A plus c with x square, and the coefficient of x will be only b, the bx, and the constant term will be plus c. Now these two polynomials are equal. It means their corresponding coefficients are equal, and according to that we will get a plus c equal to 0 and b is equal to 1 and c is also equal to 1. And now c is equal to 1, put in this a plus c, then a will get minus 1. So this is the ABC answer. And now we will directly in our question x square plus 1, in this question we will write is equal to integration of ax plus b. A is minus 1, b is plus 1. It means minus x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 and plus c. C is 1 divided by x. So these are the breaking of this fraction and which are integrable directly. We know the formula. Next step we will write one function which we want to integrate, x divided by x square plus 1 dx. One function which we want to integrate, that is 1 divided by x square plus 1 dx, and one another function is 1 upon x dx. So now in this question also we will 2 will multiply divide. Then we know that about substitution, when we x square plus 1 put t, then 2x dx dt, and the integration of this function directly we can find according to our substitution method. We can use directly, we can write directly in exam also, 1 by 2 log x square plus 1, because x square plus 1 assume t, then 2x dx dt, and 1 upon x square plus 1, already this is a simple formula which is tan inverse of x integration, and its integration is tan inverse x, and 1 upon x, it is also we know log x, and we will use a constant. So this is the answer for this question. So in this way, question number 7 we will solve. So now the next question is, it is the 8th question. It is a differential equation question in which we want to find the general solution of the following differential equation: x dy by dx is equal to y minus x sine y upon x. So now in this question we will write the differential equation always first in dy by dx is equal to fxy form. For any differential equation we want to solve, then we have to write any differential equation in this form. So here only we have to x divide both sides, then dy by dx is equal to y minus x sine y upon x whole divided by x. Now we can see this is a homogeneous differential equation, because when we put y as lambda y, x as lambda x, then fxy is equal to f lambda x lambda y. So now in this question is not asking, so now we will not verify it, we will solve the question directly, and we will write substitution y is equal to vx, first step. After that dy by dx is equal to, v is also variable, the v plus x dv by dx. All homogeneous equation we will use this method, first step, second step. Now put the value of dy by dx and in place of y vx. So when we substitute these values in place of y, where y we will substitute by vx, and dy by dx will substitute by v plus x dv by dx. So now after substitution we will get v plus x dv by dx is equal to vx minus x sine vx by x means v divided by x, and again x will be definitely removed, from right hand side, and x will be common and it will be cut by denominator. And after calculation, after solution, we will get v also x dv by dx is equal to v minus sine v, and v will be shifted from this side to this side, then it will be minus v, and minus v cut by plus v. And now we will get a differential equation which will be variable separable, and now it will be 1 upon sine v dv is equal to minus 1 by x dx. And now both sides of integration we can use a formula directly. It is also cosec v dv is equal to minus 1 by x dx. Now integrate both sides and use a constant. because both side we will get log, so we can use constant as log constant c. So now cosec x integration already we have derived, and cosec v integration is log of cosec v minus cot v, and 1 upon x integration is minus log x, and we will use log constant because c will be used as a, now use the property of log, when we will shift this value in this side, then log a plus log b formula we will use, and in place of v also substitute v is equal to y by x. So all this substitution will get the result cosec y by x minus cot y by x multiply x is equal to constant. This is the answer for this question. So in this way, this is a homogeneous differential equation 3 marks question. Step by step we will use the values and got the solution. So this is the our next question, which is in the 8th question, and another question in this 8th question or optional question is there, and in option the question question is find the particular solution. Particular solution means the condition will be given and the constant also will be fixed by the given condition, and the question is the find the particular solution of the following differential equation given that y equal to 0 when x is equal to pi by 4. So now in this question, the question we will write, first question is, it is dy by dx plus y multiply cot x is equal to 2 divided by 1 plus sin x. So student, we have read that is a linear differential equation which is in the form of always dy by dx plus py is equal to q, and where p and q are the function of x. So first we will compare this equation by this linear differential equation, then we will get p is equal to cot x and q is equal to 2 divided by 1 plus sin x. And after that, the second step we have to find for differential equation integrating factor if, which is e to the power of integration of p dx. And now we will simplify it, e to the power of integration of cot x dx. Integration of cot x, we know that it is log of sin x, and e to the power of log x is x, it means the answer will be finally sin x. So integrating factor is sin x. So sometime only integrating factor asked in the question. So integrating factor is sin x. And after that we will write the solution of linear differential equation, and which is written by y multiply integrating factor is equal to integration of integrating factor multiply q into dx plus constant. This is the answer. Only this is the formula, and we will use the values in place of all. Integrating factor already sin x we have got, and q value is 2 upon 1 plus sin x. So use all these values in the place of given value, then y sin x is equal to 2 sin x divided by 1 plus sin x into dx. And this type of whenever we will get 1 plus sin x, 1 minus cos x, 1 plus cos x, 1 minus sin x in denominator or numerator, so we have to use rationalization form of 10th class theory. We will multiply 1 minus sin x both side in numerator and denominator, and after multiplication we will get in numerator 2 sin x minus 2 sin square x, and denominator 1 plus sin x into 1 minus sin x is 1 minus sin square x, and which is cos square x. We can use directly this identity because it is we have read, and we are in class 12, we can use directly this value here. Okay, and now this it will be 2 common. Sin x upon cos x is 10x, and 1 upon cos x is sec x, first value. And here also in this way 2 is also again common, so 2 common. Sin square x by cos square x is tan square x, and tan square x will be right as sec square x minus 1, because sec square x integration already directly we know the formula, and plus constant. So now all the function which we have got, all are integrable. We are all have direct formula. So 10x sec x integration, we know that 10x sec x integration is sec x. Sec square x integration of sec square x, we know that it is 10x, so 2 10x, and minus 1 integration is x, integration of 1 is x, so it will be plus 2x plus constant y sin x is equal to, this is the solution for this equation. But now it is general solution. In this question, the 1 mark question also remaining here, because we want to find particular solution at y equal to 0 when x is equal to pi by 4. So it is given that y is equal to 0 at x is equal to pi by 4. So use this given point in this equation and find the value of c. So y equal to 0, put y equal to 0 and x equal to pi by 4. So whenever x is there, put x is equal to pi by 4. Then it will be 0 is equal to 2 sec pi by 4. Already we know that sec pi by 4 is root 2. And 2 10x, 10 pi by 4 is 1. And 2 pi by 4 plus constant. So this is the value of constant, which is c is equal to 2 will be common, 1 minus root 2 minus pi by 4. This is the value of c. And in place of c, in general equation, general solution, we will in place of c put the value of c. So in place of c we will put the value of c, and remaining solution will be as the same. So now this will be the solution for this differential equation. So this is the answer. So in this way, this is the option question will be solved. And now the last question for this session, and which is the vector equation question, vector theory question, and which is a 9th question. And in this question, it is a very important question. So deep concept of vector theory we will use here. Question is, vector A is not equal to 0 vector, and vector A dot vector B is equal to vector A dot vector C, and vector A cross vector B equal to vector A cross vector C. Then show that B vector equal to C vector. So in this question we will solve. So use the vector theory concept. First, given values are given things are A dot vector B is equal to vector A dot vector C. We can use it as a vector A dot vector B minus vector A dot vector C. Shift the right hand side to left hand side. And according to distribution property satisfied in vector multiplication, so we can write it vector A dot vector B minus vector C. So according to our vector theory, we know that if their dot product of two vector is 0, then one of the vector is 0 or the vectors are perpendicular. So here we can write vector A perpendicular to vector B minus vector C, or vector B minus vector C will be 0 because vector A is not equal to 0 is given. This is the first result. We will got it from this. Now the second given condition is vector A cross vector B is equal to vector A cross vector C. So repeat the same procedure. Vector A into cross vector B minus vector A cross vector C. Vector cross product also distributive. So we can vector A cross vector B minus vector C. And this is also we will use 0 vector because vector product is vector value. But now if the cross product of two vector is 0, it means either the vector are parallel or one of them vector will be 0 or both will be 0. So it means vector A is parallel to vector B minus vector C, or vector B minus vector C is equal to 0 vector, because vector A is not 0 is given. So now it is second equation. In these two equations we can see the vector A perpendicular to vector B minus C and vector A parallel to vector B minus C, and it is not possible if vector B minus vector C is not 0, then no any vector is parallel at a same time perpendicular to same vector. So in this first and two condition, only one thing is common, which is vector B minus vector C equal to 0 vector. It implies vector B is equal to vector C, hence proved. So this is the concept we will use of vector theory. In this way, we will solve all the question of section B of 3 marks. So now in the next link, we will solve the section D question, section C question. Thank you.